wanted music.
Pleasure to win that match last week. Dave Ribbons on the right of your screen there is the Toulon captain today. Mathieu Babillot is skippering Castres. Dave Ribbons, the English international via South Africa, 29 years old, 7 seasons at Northampton, 10 England caps, looked well, a permanent fixture really for England, but decided to come to France, and unfortunately that'll be the last we see of him for the moment, at least in an England shirt or on an international stage. Florent Van Verberg, not a South African, a Frenchman, wearing the number 5 shirt for Castres today. Castres with 3 new signings in this lineup. Will Collier, the Quins. Well, I'll come back to that in a moment. Let's have a moment for the Pilu Pilu. I'll give you the quick translation. We are the ruthless Pilu Pilu warriors, coming down the mountain to the sea, with our dishevelled women breastfeeding our children under the shade of the great white coconut trees. We, the ruthless warriors, sing our ruthless war cry. Our ruthless war cry. Because Toulon, because Toulon, because Toulon. Great atmosphere. And there is a little word for Evan Uruzmendi, 28-year-old from down in the Basque Country, making his top 14 debut today as a match referee, 2 years after he joined the Pro des Deux as the match referee. So welcome aboard, Evan. Toulon in the red shirts have the ball. Baptiste Serra steps inside. There's a high tackle. Claims that he ducked under, but that could be early problem. That was he's leapt high for the kick to block the kick. That is Tyler Ardron, the Canadian. And then he's dropped down and just caught Serra. No malice in it. And the referee, well, that would have been a rough decision, 4 seconds into your first match to give someone a yellow card. So just backing off. Gave the penalty. Toulon will have the throw. Michele Valdi is the hooker, one of their new signings. Had a good game when he came on as a replacement last week. He throws the ball really well in the line-out. This is good work. Garbisi held up though, manages to lay the ball back for Serin. The rolling over from Dave Ribbons. Thought he could get one past the ref there. Raises his eyebrows quizzically. So he flipped himself over the extra time, and Castres taking the opportunity to go for poles. Oh, you make your mind up. There's Ribbons. Well, that's a marginal one. I said he was getting himself on the right side. Whether he took an extra roll or not, you can debate at home. The upshot is that Castres, in the 3rd minute of the game, have the opportunity to stick the first points on the board. Is Jeremy Fernandez. The scrum half, who has the goal-kicking duty today. And that one has gone wide. So there's the goal-kicking duty he does until Pierre Popelin arrives, I imagine. Popelin, a very decent goal kicker. Actually, Louis Lebrun's not too shabby either. So Fernandez is going to have to fare a little bit better than that. That wasn't a particularly good kick. There is a little bit of a breeze, of course, down on the coast. Maybe just an early sighter. As Chabouni, the débutant, or at least not the débutant, making his first start, Chabouni, in the top 14, 20 years old, wearing 15. Just getting sucked into that, drops back into position. Fernandez feeds. It's a quick ball from Castres, getting held up. In for support comes Quentin Valquer, gets the ball away nicely. And Castres with Botitu. Good Hugh. It's Chabouni again, who's held up, lays the ball back well. Tyler Ardron scored a try last week against Racing. Now this time there's a little knock forward. And away. It was a quick retake from Toulon, drilled down the field. Awkward one for Remy Baget to collect, but he does it successfully. Gets it into touch, claims that it was a little touch. Sorry, it was Louis Lebrun, excuse me. Reckons that clipped a Toulon player on the way out. May just flick the arm of Gabin Villiers.
Le joueur de Toulon me le dit et j'entends le bruit.
Mr. Fayenganuka put in some good work last week at La Rochelle. He'll be looking for the ball again this afternoon. At the moment, though, it's with Castres. Ball hoofed up, out of touch. It's a little bit untidy, but immediately Toulon bring it back. Down into the 22. Players have to make the effort to get back now. They can't just stand there. It's cut down the... well, it seemed to have cut down the kicking tennis last weekend. Maybe not so. The ball, again, drilled high. This is exhausting for the forwards, having to go back and forth, trying to get themselves onside. That's an up and under. But the referee just bringing them back.
Vous êtes devant, 13.
I think is that Fayenganuka? It is, who's been pinged there for being in front, so he didn't drop back.
C'est pas l'endroit, c'est ici.
No loitering, says the new rule, and it is going to take a little while for players to get used to that. They've got, once the ball is hoisted high skywards, they've got to make an effort to get back onside. They can't just stand and wait. So Fayenganuka stopped and then... Oh, they went after it, so it'll take a little while for that one to unravel. But as it is, Castres with the drive now. The ball with Barlow at the back. Gaetan Barlow wearing number 2. Feeds Fernandez outside in. This is going to be the first try, and the corner is brilliantly done. Remy Baget dives in for the score. That's great work from Castres, great work from Gaetan Barlow, and well played, Castres. That has silenced them at the Stade Mayol.
Non, c'est vraiment un coin là.
One or two plaintive drums still going on, but this was really good work off the line out. Barlow with the throw in. Barlow at the back, they're wearing two. Peeling away on the blind side. He's got Fernandez outside him. Little flip pass. There's the try. It's easy. That was a real training ground playbook try. And Remy Baget will be very pleased to register his first try for Castres, having moved from Bayonne in the close season. Now that's a better kicking effort. And the points are on the board. Castres lead Toulon 7 points to 0. That's the way Castres like to play it. They like their forwards to be their focal point, their strong point, to create that extra space, to suck in the defenders. Then they can release outside. So at the moment, first blow to Castres after 8 minutes. They lead 7-0.
Ballon rentré.
Kyle Sinclair making his instructions clear at the back. Assuming that everyone down on the south coast speaks his tight head forwards English. Oh, lovely little break. Botito with the breakaway. He's being chased down by Garbisi. Villiers manages to knock him back, and that's in the end well defended by Toulon. Villiers again. Extraordinary. Put in, I think, 9 tackles last week against La Rochelle. He's in the action again. He is an all-action winger, Gabin Villiers, wearing number 11. They've got the penalty. They've gone quickly. Oh dear, there could be trouble there for Castres. The ball has been kicked through. It's touched down, but they're going to have to come back. Baptiste Saran, he is a one for the tap and go. Mathieu Babillot is now having a go at the young defender. He's claiming that various tackles have been dangerous, particularly that tackle on Villimoni Botito. Having a go. Perhaps this is a little bit psychological as well. He knows it's the referee is new to the top 14, and perhaps just trying to squeeze, put a bit of pressure on him early on.
Ici, ouais.
That was the intercept now. Well, we're not going to see that tackle again on Botito. Players have a little bit of a responsibility here. If they start trying to play the referee, there's going to be frustration on both sides, and the game could disintegrate very easily. They need to respect the ref. Good steal, terrific steal, and that's Guillaume Ducat. He's 2 meters 5 tall. Ducat, he's got those telescopic arms, reach high into the clouds. Out it goes. Chance gone for Toulon. Whoa, look at that.
Pareil sur la ligne blanc. Ouais.
Gabin Villiers already getting himself into the action. Michele Ivaldi will try again. Ribbons this time makes sure at the front of the line, but there's a quick tackle on Fernandez. Garbisi cleans up in a fashion. The tackle's really coming in hard from Castres at the moment. Toulon struggling to make a lot of headway. Saran goes the aerial route. And that is well taken by Hule. Castres again looking to feed. Little chip over the top. Oh, this is neatly done. It's well rescued though by Daumont. Garbisi. Still with Castres. Good Hugh, running into trouble. And ripped away by Faingenauer.
Lâchez, plaquage. Non, il a le genou d'abord, avant qu'il y ait un autre joueur. Jouez-le.
Kyle Sinclair feeds outside. In drives Lewis Ludlam.
Jouez-le.
They both had a good start last week against La Rochelle. It was a poor first half performance from Toulon, but somehow they hung on. They were only trailing by 4 points at half time. Should have been about 40 points behind. And they very nearly came through and snuck it at the end, which would have been quite the upset. Did pick up a bunch of yellow cards though. 2 yellow cards.
Stop. Ok. Chez les blancs. Contre les blancs. Attendez. Vincent, contre les blancs. Ok. Un blanc, il y a 3 joueurs au centre du terrain hors jeu, sur le coup de pied. Ok. Il y a le 1 blanc et 3 autres joueurs hors jeu. Allez-y. Ici.
The line-out opportunity comes once more for Toulon. They need to get this right. Ivaldi needs to find his jumpers, ribbons. Abadi, oh, it's gone to ribbons again. It's untidy, but Abadi has his hands on it now and manages to make a little bit of ground. Sinclair drives his way in. Faingenauer. Still on his feet, Faingenauer. Jules Coulon wearing the 6. In goes Alain Oasis. They're keeping the ball well. Good phase work by the Toulon side. Faingenauer looks outside. Serran has it. Abadi once again driving into the heart of the Castres defence. Sinclair, a battering ram. Can they follow it up? Serran is there, feeds a door. Out it goes for Drea, but no room for him. And it's just gone forward. It's offside, in fact, I think. 2 players in front, he said. Gil Drea scored 2 tries last weekend. The former Rennes flyer.
Allez, venez ici, la marque est ici. Allez, Toulon.
This is more like it from Toulon. That's what we expect to see from them at the Stade Mayol. Putting together the phases. Getting the ball through the hands. Working the opposition across the field. Probing those gaps. So it was a forward pass. So Castres feeding the first scrummage of the game. And it's Papali who comes off strongly the back of the scrum. A little knock on. Fernandez drills away, but they're going to have to come back for another scrummage. And this may put them under a little pressure this time. There was the knock on. Fernandez tried to cover it up with the hoof into the far reaches.
Pas de problème. En place, monsieur.
Evan Uruzmendi.
Je vais sortir allié, ok? Flexion. Lié. Jeu.
Put in for Serran. Fainganuku. Serran again. Fainganuku again. He's everywhere at the moment, the New Zealander. Eleno Acey. Fainganuku's hanging off the back there as well. Picks up now. He's looking for a way through. He's got the ball up to about 3 meters out. Toulon closing towards the line, right under the posts. Driving once more. The penalty has gone their way. No try at the moment, but they may be tempted to go once again. Great work from that man, Lester Fainganaku.
Okay, capitaine Poto.
They're going for the posts, maybe just feeling they want to get something out of this. It was super stuff for about 5 minutes or so. They've been hammering away, building the pressure on Castres. And now they just want something to show for it. Penalty goes over. Castres still in front, but now it's 7-3. Underway again. Ludlam leading the charge.
Derrière. Jouez-le.
Serran goes over the top once more.
Là, avec la main, ils peuvent monter 9. Ok.
Jeremy Davidson, he's got a good team around him. Xavier Sadouni is now the backs coach. Riongi looking after the scrummage. He's got Yannick Caballero and Steven Stefano with him as well.
Capitaine, mêlée ou touche.
They make this Castres side very difficult to beat, to grind down.
Allez, on prend peut-être un peu plus de distance, d'accord? Allez, les talons.
The pack settle. It's warm work this afternoon.
Flexion. Lié.
Toulon with a better part of possession, and in the last 10 minutes they have dominated possession, 74%. Still trail 3 points to 7. Now looking to open it up. Marius Daumont feeding outside. Geldrein, he's got wheels on him. Passes inside, that's good work for Villiers. Villiers makes the connection. It's still there. It's a little bit messy. Well collected by Michele Ivaldi, the hooker.
Now.
Serran feeds. Looking to come once again. Oh, Dreyan, the passes behind him from Fainganuku. But the penalty awarded for offside.
Capitaine? Okay.
Against Abraham Papali. Last season from Brive, Papali. 3 seasons with Connacht before that. Played 23 matches for in the top 14 last season, so an important part of the Castres furniture. Vivaldi. It's a little tap back, it's untidy, and it's gone the way of Castres, taken on by Quentin Valquer. Louis Lebrun, left foot, drills the ball up into the 22. Drouin fires it back to the other 22. Seems to be a little bit of loitering going on, but the referee not over worried.
Il a joué incorrectement, mais il est à 15. Ok, Vincent? Ouais.
Marius Domont raising his hand. He took the throw and didn't toss it 5.
Good focus.
Come back for the scrummage. So a little bit of an error there from Marius Domont. 22-year-old, he's inexperienced. I think he actually made his debut against Pau back in February 2020, but since then he's only played 14 matches, only 12 in the top 14. Last season he made 6 outings. Of course, Melvin Jaminet would be the starting fullback. He is out of action. The ball's come out the side. Well, that was careless from Castres. Now Drouin looking to get away down the touchline. He's going to go all the way, but they can put the Castres defence under a little bit of pressure. The boot. They do indeed. Chance for Domont to make up for things. Dave Ribbons. It's there for Baptiste Serin. Serin to Ivaldi. Galbisi, Kyle Sinclair. Bounces off one tackle, makes a few yards. Sinclair feeds. Abadi. And this is Gabin Villiers going all the way through. And there is the first try of the season for the France winger, Gabin Villiers. Super finish from him. It was great build-up play. And Gabin Villiers puts Toulon in front. Well, it was coming, that try. It was coming. He just drifted through that gap. Uller unable to get his hands on him. A lovely leap for the line. 5 points in the credit column. But it's good Hugh on the inside, isn't it? And Uller on the outside, who really have no answer for him. He's such a tricky runner. Fabulous player. It's astonishing that France, at the moment, do not need him in their starting lineup. 2 more points to the total. So Toulon fans a little bit relieved, perhaps, after that early Castres try to find their team, now leading by 10 points to 7.
Jouez-le!
Serin over the top once more. Collected though. Back upfield it comes. Castres looking to run the ball at Toulon at every opportunity. They still rely on their forwards, but they are looking to use their backs. Ribbons down the touchline. Did he get the ball in? No, he didn't. Not quite.
Premier. Blanc. Couloir.
3-3.
Good line out from Castres. Good Hugh smashes into the centre. It's Villiers again doing the tackling. Petitu not able to find a way through. Fernandez feeling Papali. Fernandez again. Good Hugh. Solid tackling once more from Toulon. Both sides defending well this afternoon. No obvious frail points. Lebrun off the left foot. Collected by Daumont. Daumont almost getting away from Euler. Serrin feeds Gros, Jean-Baptiste Gros, the number 1, the loose head, and they win the penalty. So Toulon just beginning to get through the gears at the moment. Beginning to shift, beginning to find each other. The machinery wasn't quite working last week. They were under pressure so much last week. They gave away something ridiculous like 17 penalties in that match against La Rochelle. I think 11 of them in the first half. They really did suffer. Still not quite sure how they managed to just hang in there. Only lose by 4 points. But they're now beginning to work their way through. Your face there on the Toulon coaching side, Sergio Parisse. Finished his playing career down in Toulon. Spent most of it at Stade Francais, of course, before coming down here and winning the Challenge Cup. Little inside pass, it's gone forward. Almost worked.
Je le vois. Pour moi, il n'y a pas d'incidence. Là, il y a un avant rouge.
More evidence that Toulon are beginning to click. A little inside pass, it was so close to being absolutely perfect for Geldréen. Just not quite, but it's coming. Look at that, possession in the last 10 minutes, 82% for Toulon. And this is what they were up against last week. It was similar figures when they were at La Rochelle. La Rochelle had I think 70% possession in the first half. Only led by 4 at half-time. At the moment, Toulon only lead by 3. Still 10 minutes to go before half-time, so time to change that. Possession means nothing if you can't turn it into points. Will Collier getting some instruction there from the referee about where he needs to place his feet. So we've got 2 Englishmen in the front row battle today, both playing at tight head. Kyle Sinclair, formerly of Bristol, and in fact formerly of Quins at Harlequins as well, which was Will Collier's club. So they would have been club mates for a little while. Collier slightly older, 33, Sinclair 31. Collier just the 2 England caps on a tour of Argentina back in 2017, so very much on the periphery of the England setup. Kyle Sinclair, 68 England caps, 7 for the British and Irish Lions. Very much a core player in a white shirt. Well, it's snaffled, but was it straight?
La même chose que là-bas, c'est décalé. Capitaine, touche ou mêlée? Ok.
It was just a little bit of a fake, décalé, so it was held on. And it certainly wasn't straight. So no surprise in that decision.
Flexion.
As I say, made his refereeing debut in the Pro D2 just 2 years ago. He's been fast-tracked through. Was called on his first. He comes from down in the Basque Country, so his first task at this sort of level was the Basque Biarritz pre-season. That was the Bayonne Biarritz pre-season derby down in the Basque Country, which he seemed to enjoy. This is his first top 14 match.
Première fois que le plaqueur qui sort pas et qui gêne le soutien offensif.
And he's quick on the buzzer there against Fainganuku.
Capitaine.
In front of the tackler.
Ok, photo.
Going off his feet. And a chance for Castres to level the scores. Going for posts from quite a distance. Almost halfway. He's getting the whistle from the home crowd. No recognition. Of last week's silence of Van. The ball goes through the middle of the posts. And that's another 3 points for Castres, and the scores are level. 10 each.
Devant. L'ailier. Devant.
For the kicker. A little bit careless there. That's really careless. I think that was Gaël Dréan. Pointing Michael Ivaldi. Back they come for a scrummage.
Castres. Allez, pas d'arrêt. L'ailier, le 14. Oui, c'est au milieu des deux. Oui.
A lot of talk going on at the moment. It's careless though. When I was talking about Toulon going through the gears, little things like that, they just set you back. It's really careless. Being in front of the kicker, it's what you learn very early in your rugby career.
Non, ouais.
For
Je vais dire plus fort les
professional players of this level to be doing that just suggests the brain hasn't been engaged slightly.
Montrez mon axe. Ouais. Arrêt du temps. C'est bon? Ok. Allez, reprise.
Jean-Baptiste Gros just ate too much grass or something.
Plus de distance.
Well, Castres will be pleased with their first 35 minutes. They've hung on well. They've kept their discipline, which is always important. They've not lost any players. They've kept their shape in defence, frustrated Toulon, and they've hit them on the counter.
Ça se relève et après ça avance. Non. On la refait. Ouais, on va décaler. Les deux, ça pousse vers le haut.
Scrums need to resettle. Mathieu Babio just trying to G up his players. Toulon also enjoy the scrummage. They've got a front row of Gross, Ivaldi and Sinclair, Ribbenson, Alenoesi in the second row, Coulon, Abadi and Ludlam in the back row, up against Valcaballo and Collier in the front row. For Castres, Guillaume Ducas and Florent Van Verdeer in the second row, and then Babio, Ardron and Papali in the back row.
Arrêt du temps.
They're pretty evenly matched as packs.
Les gars, tout le monde ne va pas parler. Venez là, venez là. Toutes les mêlées sont bien passées
kilos,
jusqu'à
the Toulon
okay.
pack, 916 the Castres pack.
C'est l'autre. Après ça se relève et là ça tombe les deux. On s'y remet messieurs, comme au début. Allez, même emplacement. Ouais, mais on va pas pouvoir décaler. Oui.
Just
On va de l'autre côté.
giving them a little bit of instruction on how to scrummage.
Le temps est encore arrêté.
A little bit of blood coming down the cheek of Jack Goodhue, former Crusaders man. Nothing overly serious, nothing that can't be patched up at half-time.
Reprise du temps. Flexion. Lié. Jeu.
And put in from Fernandez. Papali feeds. Little chip through. It's an awkward one for Daumont. Oh, he decided to take on the tacklers. He's put Dreyan in trouble. Goodhue's scragged him. Dreyan's on his own line. That was a little bit indecisive from Daumont, the fullback. Serran has the ball. It's charged down. Who's got the touchdown? Who's got the touchdown? Castres reckon they've got the try. Toulon reckon they saved it. Esteban Abadi wagging the finger. But who got the first touch? The referee didn't see. I didn't see. The camera did see. And Jonathan Dufour is the video arbitrator. Video ref, rather. Oh, now who got their fingers on that? Was that Botitu? Or was it Abadi?
De Castres, s'il n'y a pas essai.
My gut says it was Abadi, but I'm not sure. Who got the downward motion? You've got to have some control over the ball. I think Botitu may have just knocked it forward. If anything, I don't think he got the touchdown.
Ouais, c'est ça. Si on peut revoir au moment après du coup de pied.
Was he actually offside?
Ok, donc toucher rouge clair. Est-ce qu'on peut revoir au moment du coup de pied si c'est le rouge qui rentre le ballon, si c'est le contre?
Au début du coup de pied.
Ouais.
There's the leap and the charge down from Tyler Ardron.
Attends.
And is that a...
Ok. Donc remets l'angle d'avant.
Is that Ribbons who's offside there?
Non, l'angle d'avant s'il vous plaît.
Obstructing. And that shot is going to tell us much about who got the fingers on the ball first.
Le 9 rentre le ballon dans le but. Le 9, c'est ça. Ouais, donc ça sera mêlé à 5 mètres pour les blancs. Donc effectivement, il y a un toucher à terre de votre joueur, donc il n'y a pas d'essai.
Yeah,
Par contre,
okay, so it's going to be a 5-meter scrum for Castres, with the view that Toulon got the touchdown. There was a little hand on it there, was there, from Sinclair. 5-meter scrummage for Castres though. 3 minutes remaining before half-time. Castres, the visitors, 10 all. They've been on the ropes for a fair part of this first half, but finishing strongly, and they've got the chance to notch a second try. Big moment. Slow forming. Fernandez just having a little chat there with Abraham Papali. Fernandez with the put-in. Not with the put-in, but they get the free kick. Now the scrummage not an option at a free kick anymore.
Ok, ouais. Et en plus, le 1 n'arrive pas à se lier. Non, pas de mêlée.
No scrummage. I think that's Will Collier asking why not have a scrum, not aware of the new rule. But away they go with Barlow, and Collier is in there as well. Fernandez feeding outside him, driving through. There is the try. Abraham Papali driving over and giving Castres the lead once more. Simple training ground play.
Ça se relève, après ça pousse.
It was sharp work from Barlow, got the support of his fellow props, and the number 8, Abraham Papali, just bursting through 2 defenders for the try.
Non, merci.
So Fernandez with a simpler kick than his last one. That long-range penalty which levelled up the scores, and now this to give his side a 7-point lead. Over it goes. Well, Castres leading 17 points to 10. The crowd once again just stuck back in their box for a little bit. This was not on the cards. Guillaume Ducat with the take, but
Sur le ballon.
an error immediately on the restart. Gives Garbisi the chance to at least claw back 3 points. It's been a peculiar first half. And there it was the Castres following up the collect from the kick and then effectively obstructing. And Garbisi has the chance just to narrow the gap to 4 points. So they trailed by 4 points last week at La Rochelle, and now Toulon. If this goes over, as it does, trail by 4 points for the second week running at the turnaround. It's an odd situation because they've really dominated long parts of this first half without putting the points on the board. Dan Bigger not playing today. Now let's have
plutôt une très bonne opération pour l'instant au score, vous êtes efficace.
a little listen.
Bon, je sais pas, pour
Mathieu
l'instant, il y a
Babio.
rien. On est dans le match, c'est ce qu'on voulait. On vient à la
We're
pause,
one
tous les
thing, we're in the
fois
match,
après,
which is
ce
what we
dernier coup
wanted.
d'envoi, c'est pénible de prendre 3 points assez bêtement. Alors
It's
qu'il y a
stupid
voilà,
to
il va
have
falloir
conceded
être
3 points there.
propre, discipliné, parce
on the
que
break.
ici on sait que ça peut vite s'enflammer.
We've got to be very
gardons
disciplined
les
because
pieds sur terre et
otherwise
on va
it's going to
continuer
go
à
up in
travailler.
smoke.
Merci, bonne seconde période.
So
Avec
Mathieu Babio.
Baptiste Serin. Baptiste, on sent que
Baptiste
sur
Serin.
les zones de marque, vous avez manqué un petit peu d'efficacité. Pierre Mignoni nous disait que vous étiez
Just
pas
lacking a little bit of efficiency.
Ouais, on fait beaucoup de fautes. Moi, le premier, on prend des essais un peu simples par nos erreurs. Voilà, c'est
A lot of
dur de
fautes.
sortir du
They got
camp.
a simple
C'est
try
malheureux
through
parce qu'à
our
chaque fois, on prend des points. Donc voilà, il
errors.
faut. À chaque
We
fois,
can't
on voit que quand on va chez eux,
afford
en
to
essayant
keep
de produire
taking
du
on
jeu,
points.
mettre de la vitesse, on voit qu'on s'en sort quand même pas trop mal à récupérer des pénalités et être dans l'avancée. Donc voilà, c'est sur ça qu'il faut compter dans le deuxième mi-temps.
We need to work quicker, work better, more efficiently and clearly at keeping our ball and live wire at number 9 and Seta Tuikuvu as well. We will see. Castres just making their way out onto the field now as we're ready to restart, and it's going to be Paolo Garbisi who gets this second half underway. Toulon trailing Castres by 13 points to 17, and immediately Louis Lebrun looks to get moving down the touchline with Baget. Back inside it comes. It's there for Fernandez. Fernandez looking for a hole. It's quickly closed by Serran. The ball going loose. And
Vous êtes hors jeu et en plus vous tombez sur le ballon.
Toulon penalised for being offside.
Hors jeu et en plus vous tombez sur le ballon.
Falling on the ball from an offside position. Ribbons, a little shake of the head from the Toulon captain. The player went off his feet. I think it was Abadi. So Castres, as they did in the first half, starting well, immediately putting a bit of pressure on the line. And you see that Toulon have lost 3 of their 9 lines. And that's another good take from Castres. They've looked good in the line out. Do the simple things well, and other bits will fall into place. Get the basics right. They drive in.
Ah, c'est bon, il se retire.
This is good clean out. Coming back inside. Putting pressure now on Toulon. Sinclair standing firm against them as Papali, try scorer in the first half, looks to find a way through. No success for him this time. It's back with Fernandez. In goes Babiou. Once again, the feed outside. The T2 knockback. It's now with the former Toulon player Van Verberg. But it's ripped out by Fainganuku. Illegally, says the referee, who is not making friends amongst the home supporters.
Capitaine. Ok. Ici. Sur la ligne. Allez, on y va, 9. C'est bon.
Over they go. Castres have done it again, and it's Jeremy Fernandez this time who gets the score. The boos and hisses around the ground. The Toulon fans not sure. The quick line out, the quick penalty. Fernandez just squeezing through the defenders. Okay. And over he goes. Terrific work again from Barlow with the setup. Fernandez squeezing through. And Castres, there's no stopping them at the moment. They are surprising us from all directions. Oh, the crowd very unhappy with what they're seeing at the moment. And again, just Toulouse a little bit sleepy, close to their own line. And it's going to be something that is frustrating for Pierre Mignoni. Very frustrating. Indeed.
Si votre coéquipier n'y va pas, c'est bon pour votre geste. Arrêt du temps, changement.
Well.
Allez, changement.
1 or 2 changes coming into the front row now.
C'est bon ou pas? Reprise.
Teddy Bobigny and Danny Priso. Stoichkov Fernandez missing the conversion, but 22 points to 13. And suddenly, Castres have a little bit of a gap. They took quite a hammering when they last came here last season. That one ended 41-19 against them. Castres need to hit back quickly. It's with Tui Kuvu, who's just come on in place of Gueldréan. In goes Ludlam, looking to crank it up. Nice work, nice little inside pass. The ball's gone to ground though, hasn't it? Not a knock on though, says the ref. So Toulon keep going. Kyle Sinclair with the quick feed. In they go with Fayenganuku. Held up. Garbin-Villiers.
Il y a encore l'avantage. Ouais.
Ribbons looking to fire his way through. He's held up. Still they come. The crowd getting a little bit noisier now. They're trying to get behind their team, get them back on level terms or as close to as they can. I reckon there was foul play there, but Danny Priso takes the ball up. Fayenganuku thinks he can sniff her way through. Baptiste Serran out the back of the hand. Garbisi, is there a little bit of space here for Daumont? Garbin-Villiers, the ball goes to ground. It's gone backwards. It's okay. Through comes Baget. It's come to nothing. They're going to go back for an infringement.
Sinon ici le plaquage haut.
Ouais, un essai.
Non, ici là, non. Je vous le dis, 15 mètres ou sinon 22 mètres.
Well, there's been a high tackle. Dave Ribbons asking, what about that high tackle and what about that one?
Là-bas le plaqueur et ici plaquage haut.
He's brought them back for the high tackle. He's not having a look. Well, it was good, Hugh, on the shoulder of Danny Priso. It gives Garbisi a chance to just take back 3 points. He's got it wrong. He's missed out.
Arrêt du temps.
Well, that wasn't in the script.
Le 7.
The score remains Toulon 13, Castres 22. Pierre Mignoni getting a little bit stressed.
Reprise du temps.
So Yann Pesson, wearing 19, comes on for the Canadian, Tyler Adron. In the Castres back row, Garbin-Villiers still on his feet, driving forwards, always driving forwards, Villiers. Kyle Sinclair sees a little bit of a gap. He's still going, Sinclair. He's being dragged along by his former England teammate Dave Ribbons, but they've dragged it too far. On the floor, Castres quickly get things moving. Ball drilled forward. It's back for Villiers to collect. He knows one way to go, and he's going forward, and he's going straight through Huleux, if he can.
Jouez-le!
So Toulon, again, doing the hard work, getting up to the line, getting close, and giving away the opportunity. Could cost them the game if it continues like this. They're going to get a little bit frustrated, one would reckon. They need calm heads. Jeremy Davidson just reading the game so well on the touchline. Now Teddy Bobigny has taken over at hooker. Poor line out last week, but that's better. Well taken from Ribbons. Garbisi feeding Ludlam. And now looking wide. Is there room for Jules Coulon? Danny Priso inside. Ribbons with him. Serran. It comes from Garbisi. Back inside from Abadi. Again, they're working as well, Toulon, but they're not getting very far with it. Priso driving on. Oh, that one's gone into no man's land, and this is a good take by Baget, and this is awkward. Castres on the attack. Goodhue. Little flip outside him. Baget is with him. Inside for Goodhue. Oh, this is super stuff from Castres. Can they go all the way with Van Verberg? He's held up. Botito flings the pass inside. Another example of Toulon making good progress. They're handing it all that good work away, giving it away, and inviting Castres to attack, which they enjoy doing. Botito, trips himself. Goes down again. This time thanks to Jules Coulon. Barging run from Papali. Fernandez. Still they keep coming, and that's high, I think. It is. The penalty has been awarded. Castres might be tempted. Well, they may go for the thrill. They may be tempted to stick this one in the corner.
Capitaine, votre choix, s'il vous plaît.
It was Bobigny who infringed that. A little bit of a desperate reach out rather than a proper tackle.
Poteau, reprise du temps.
Pragmatism rules. Going for the posts. Well, they lead by 9 points at the moment. A successful conversion will make that 12. Pierre Mignoni and his Toulon side will begin to feel the squeeze. Still half an hour of play, of course. So this game far from over. Fernandez is on target, and it does go out to 12 points. 25 points to 13. And Toulon have got to find their A game.
Vas-y. Vas-y. Arrêt du temps.
Well, they've got some big names missing, of course. I mentioned Melvin Jaminet, suspended for the rest of 2024.
Reprise du temps.
No sign yet of Antoine Frisch either, new signing from Munster. Charles Livon is injured. This is Duncan Pyer Hour. And there's a forward pass, I'm afraid. It's just little mistakes. It's what Castres are doing this very well. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, they're playing the basics extremely well. They're getting their lineups. They're finding each other. They're passing cleanly. They're getting their tackles in. They're scrummaging well and cleanly, winning their own ball. Toulon have jumbled it up a little bit. There have been passages where they've looked outstanding. And they've given it away. Castres scrummage, solid as a rock. Fernandez feeding outside him. Goodhue. Fingertip stuff from Papali, does well to hang on to that, but it's flipped back, stolen. Danny Priso has it for Toulon. Oh, a Rare mistake from Castres has given Toulon an opportunity. They're still a long way from the Castres line, though. And that was a terrific kick from Garbisi.
Arrêt du temps. 8.
Super stuff from the Italian. Just not quite
Au premier, au premier.
staying in for the wing there.
Au premier les gars, au premier. Là on est bon. Reprise du temps.
50-22 means they have the line out, and it's well taken by Abadi. And now, can Toulon build from this?
Repartez, repartez. Avantage.
Teddy Bobigny taking the ball on. They've got the penalty.
C'est pas éclair, relâché. Plaqueur, 19.
Now you're trailing by 12 points. Are you going for the 3 points, or are you going for touch? Time to be bold, gentlemen.
Couloir les gars. Couloir messieurs, couloir. S'il vous plaît, couloir. Au premier.
Petit Serrin
Non, c'est pas bon pour moi. Vous décalez. Pareil.
making his way to the line out. Now this needs to be a good clean line out. And it is. Round the corner comes Serran, piling through and over for the try. Baptiste Serran does it again. Toulon have relied on him for many years for this kind of intervention. He leads from the front. He punches a hole through the Castres defence. Over he goes. Toulon are back in the game.
Ça va, merci. Vas-y, fais-le, tu peux le faire là.
Really simple stuff.
Ouais, vas-y.
LeBron, sorry, Gabisi with the conversion.
Okay.
It was LeBron, perhaps, who was at fault here. He fell for the show and go.
D'accord.
5 points the gap now. Toulon 20, Castres 25. That's woken the crowd up. They might start to believe again. Good take by the fullback Dormont.
Ok, c'est arrêté.
Oh, Garbisi has his kick charge down. He's got away with it for the moment. Serran trying to feed. Over the top it goes. Now is there a little bit of space? Is there a little bit of space for Villiers? Back inside. Oh, this is lovely stuff from Abadi. Fayenganuku feeds back. Oh, is there a problem here? So they were calling for help there. I thought there was a man down, but in fact it's come back. It's Petitu who's collected for Castres. Hanging on to it. And the penalty for Toulon. Wow. High octane stuff. Both sides getting their hands on the ball. Both sides looking to run and batter into each other. Fayenganuku has been outstanding all day. Let go there.
C'est délibéré ou pas? C'est délibéré ou pas?
Questions now about a knock-on, is there?
Ok. D'accord.
Serran taking the lead, clubbing that ball into touch, giving Toulon the opportunity of another attacking line out. Santiago Arata makes his way on for Jeremy Fernandez, who's done absolutely nothing wrong today. The scrum half. Dave Ribbons collects cleanly. Danny Prizo's in there. It's with Bobigny. Bobigny has it now. Gabin Villiers clings onto the ball somehow. Manages to lay it back. Toulon coming again strongly. Oh, it's gone to ground from Domont. It's gone backwards though, I think.
Avant.
Well, the referee's saying it was a knock-on, but he's bringing them back for a penalty.
Écroulement.
So now you've got a penalty in front of the posts. You're trailing by 5. I think you're going to go, yeah, you are going to go for poles, aren't you? Ribbons points at the posts.
Effectivement, là-bas, c'est le plaqueur qui touche le ballon.
RBC
Dans le plaquage. Confirmé.
has a quick swig, bracing himself for the penalty to reduce the gap once more. Well, Toulon stung by that Fernandez try and then the Fernandez penalty, edging their way and back into this game. They trail now by just 2 points with that Garbisi penalty, 23 points to 25. This game heating up. It's going to be a very spicy last 15 minutes or so.
Il y a 3 changements chez vous, bien sûr. Ouais.
There's the great man, Levan Chilachava, formerly of Toulon. He played 110 matches for Toulon between 2013 and 2018.
Reprise.
Scored 5 tries for them as well. Georgian with Castres since joining in 2021 from Montpellier.
Jouez-le!
I'd like to finish this one off with a try against his old club, I'm sure.
Ok, remis en jeu.
Looking for a way through.
Debout 6.
Penalty given away, and suddenly Toulon are getting the 50-50 decisions. BC will have the chance to really claw out some good territory here. Into the 22. Toulon come again. Chilachava, he was at Toulon when they beat Castres. I think it was in the 2014 final, Johnny Wilkinson's last game. I'm guessing he would have been involved in that, but Bobigny it is. Teddy Bobigny goes to ground. Close to the line they are, and that's going to be another try for Toulon. Jules Coulon. Or was he held up? Did he just get his angle wrong? Jules Coulon reckon he got the try. The referee is going to check this with Jonathan Dufort.
D'accord. Parce qu'il y a une main dessous. On va repartir sur la pénalité, le 23 qui est hors jeu. Ok.
Well, he's thinking there's a penalty for Toulon if there isn't a try. He's going to check it though.
Voilà.
Yes, we could all see it.
Je peux envoyer les images. Hein?
I'm sure the ref can see it at the moment. There we go. Oh, we can't tell much from that angle. There's Coulon wearing 6. He sort of flips himself over. Ribbons with the take. Back it comes. Bobigny driving in. Around the corner goes to Kourou. There's Coulon. Does he manage to get it down there? Or has Remy Baget got underneath it? We simply can't tell from either of those angles. We need to.
Notre décision de terrain, c'est pas essai. Il n'y a pas d'image qui montre le contraire.
Yeah, the referee saying you can't give it because there's no. Oh, what about this one? Well, it does look as though there is a hand under it.
Non, non, non. 23. En jeu.
Dave Ribbons wanted the penalty try. Poor old Levan Chilachava, who had just bigged up a bit with his grand entrance against his old club, does them the service of picking up a yellow card.
La décision de terrain, c'est pas essai. Et après, le 23 est hors jeu, mais il y a un autre défenseur. Il ne peut pas y avoir d'essai de pénalité. Sans cette faute, l'essai n'aurait probablement pas été marqué. D'accord?
So the referee just explaining why it's not a penalty try, saying it wasn't a definite try about to be given.
En jeu.
But Toulon do have the penalty, and they're taking a long time discussing what they're going to do.
Votre choix? Allez, on y va.
What is the choice? Well, this really is a testing time now for Castres. They lead by 25 points to 23. They're a man down, and they're facing a line out on their own 5-metre line, and Toulon are coming hard again. They've driven, they're over the line. Has the ball gone down? The referee again says it's just been held up. Slaps on the back for Mathieu Babillot, the Castres captain. Some great defensive work. Again, though, you can hear the crowd, the whistles. Super stuff from Castres. They have averted danger for the moment at least. Pierre Popelin is on along with Santiago Arata, but they don't put the ball out. Instead, it's back with Coulon, who gets knocked backwards as he charges. Dave Ribbons bringing the ball forward once again. Forward they come.
Plaquage! Ligne.
Serrin feeds once more for Alenoesi.
Non, derrière.
Fayenganuku comes into the scrum half roll. Little feed out from Sanzel.
Ok, quel numéro?
There's an offside, I think. And a little bit of pushy-shovey from the frustration. Lewis Ludlam getting involved. Well, Castres are keeping their heads. Toulon perhaps losing theirs.
On y va, monsieur? Ici.
Popelin.
Non. Il prend l'élan. Arrêt du temps.
Gets the ball out for a good touch.
Arrêt du temps, changement, ouais.
Bouge pas, bouge pas.
Ici.
Sur moi, bouge pas.
Ok, reprise.
So Silvasio Tolofua and Yannick Uyut reinforcing the Toulon side, bring fresh legs in these last moments. 15 minutes remaining. 2 points in it. From their own defence, it's Chabouni. And they've given away the penalty. Chabouni was a little bit dropped in it there by Josiah Rasuki. Didn't have anywhere to go, got caught up, couldn't let the ball out. And Garbisi, well, there's no discussion about what to do here. Toulon going for the posts. There's Rasuki. It's Villiers again, who is quickly onto the man.
Non, non. Allez à 10 mètres, s'il vous plaît. 10 mètres.
And the 20-year-old, well, he'll learn a lot from all this. He's It's his first start in the top 14. He played a couple of games last season as a replacement. Only his 12th game overall at this level. Either in top 14 or in the European Cups. Garbisi has missed it. What on earth happened there? Well, that is astonishing. What on earth happened with that kick? It was a fairly straightforward one from just outside the 22. Meat and drink for Garbisi.
Reprise du temps.
Well, it remains. Toulon 23, Castres 25. Well, now it's the turn of Tolofua to get stuck in, wearing number 19. Abadi also taking up the running. It looked as though could have been offside there against Rosuke. So he's coming in a little bit wild, Josiah Rosuke, the former Nevers player. He put his full back under pressure just a few minutes ago, got away with it with that penalty going wide, but he's been pinged this time. And again, Serin decides he will take care of this. He is the right footer. Garbisi on the left, of course, may have a part to play in it. Get a little bit further on the distance.
Arrêt du temps, remplacement.
And Serin taking his exit. He's played very well, Baptiste Serin. He's been at the heart of so much that Toulon do, but Jules Donglo is a really good finisher. He's got so much energy, the young man. There he is, wearing number 21.
Ouais, je vais rentrer. Jouez-le!
Donglo immediately into the thick of things, but it's ripped away, and once again Castres save themselves when it looks as though they're going to be under pressure. Dumont and Donglo.
Ballon est disponible.
Donglo again feeds. Fainganuku, it's gone fingertips, it's gone backwards, at least it's still with them. Ludlam brings the ball back in, secures the possession. Ribbons again looking to drive, straightens it up. Donglo feeds once more. Garbisi, Priso, Garbisi again. They're going backwards at the moment, Toulon. Strong tackling, and Castres, super defence from Castres. Pierre Mignoni, you can see the frustration. Well.
Allez, on peut y aller.
Jeremy Sanzel, the man penalised.
Capitaine.
And Remy Baget
Non, c'est vous.
getting the plaudits from his teammates.
Ouais, elle est là.
Just over 10 minutes remaining in this match. Only 2 points in it. Garbisi looking a little bit fed up with life at the moment. He missed that sitter of a penalty which would have put his team in front. And now he's got to watch as Pierre Popelin looks to extend the Castres lead. Excuse me, it's Louis Lebrun. My apologies. It's got the height and the distance, and it's got the accuracy. 5 points now, the lead. Castres lead by 28 points to 23.
Attendez, le temps est arrêté.
Wow. Now the away fans are singing again. They've been under the cosh a little bit. They've been down to 14 men. And Garbisi is off now. So Enzo Hervé is back. Came on as a replacement last week against La Rochelle. The former Bruggy fly half. And they need him to pull some strings in these last 10 minutes. Try and claw back this deficit.
No, no, no.
Oh, lovely break from Tolofua. Still going, still on his feet. Now he's down. Donglo feeds. Long pass out wide. Is there a little bit of space? Just bringing the ball back in field. Donglo again, he's held up. And the ball flies into touch. Terrific tackle on Donglo. And that was Pierre Popelin. How about this for a break? Oh, was there a bit of blocking there?
Arrêt du temps, Sonia.
Tolofua fancy going all the way.
Ouais.
But Castres' defence has been good today. They've been run around, but they've got the players to the ball.
C'est bon? Reprise.
So just 8.5 minutes remaining. Nicely flipped back for Arata.
Debout, debout. Parfait.
Well, the aerial challenge on Daumont gets the jeers from the crowd. The referee unmoved. Tolofua looking for a way forward. Well, he's given the penalty. He's given a penalty. What was that for?
Non, pas encore. C'est pénalité pour Toulon. On y va? Allez-y.
So here is Enzo Hervé.
Là, vas-y, fais-le rentrer.
Finds the 22. Toulon trail by 5 points. Castres are back to their full roster with the return of Levan Chilachava. Oh, it's a bad throw from Bobigny. It's easily snaffled by Babio. That's terrible from Toulon. Oh dear, they've given away so many opportunities. Dear, oh dear.
Ici. À 10.
Looking for a way through. Castres, Sanzel brought down. Donglo goes the other way. Little flip pass outside. Now is there? Oh, this is super stuff from Tuikuvu. Ribbons again. Donglo feeds. Priso. Jeremy Sanzel, has he got support? He's looking at the line hungrily. He's brought down a couple of meters short. Donglo is sucked in. Enzo Hervé is there. Round the corner they come. Setiano is waiting. A good drive from Castres. Have they driven over the ball? Have they won it? I think they have. Castres have done it again.
Le ballon est enterré.
Oh, dearie me. Frustrating for Charles Olivon as he looks on. Frustrating for Pierre Mignoni as he looks on. The clipboard has gone to ground. The pen, well, he's managed to hang on to the pen for the moment, but it's just time after time getting themselves into position and not doing the simple stuff, not setting up the ruck, not getting the clean ball. It's just got messy. They've just gone one phase too far, or tried to be greedy, tried to go for the line themselves, giving away the chance.
Flexion.
Well, Castres have only won one of their last 16 away matches in Toulon. That was 2 years ago when they won 22-10.
Okay.
And there's a very good chance now that they're going to make it 2 out of 17. Looking to win their first 2 matches of the top 14 season for the 5th time.
Flexion.
And it's difficult to say they won't deserve it as well, because they have come here, they've counter-punched. There have been times when they've had to scrap, they've been on the ropes. They've kept strong, they've kept their shape, they've largely kept their discipline. I know they've had a yellow card now and they've given away a few penalties, but they've also been helped, I suppose, by Toulon blowing it on numerous occasions close to the line. Well, here was Sanzel. He's got 3 men outside, and Gabin Villiers with all the space in the world. Quick hands out to Villiers. That's a try, surely. They get sucked in, give it away. When in doubt, give it to Villiers. Toulon come again. Tolofua had a good impact since he came on. Still looking to punch the holes. They trail by 5. Still going is Lewis Ludlam. Good work from the Englishman. Now they're feeding Tolofua again. They're in front of the posts. Oh, and is that an accidental offside? Check the position of Utes. They've still got possession. The referee hasn't given it. Teddy Bobany drives in. Back they come. There's got to be space. The pass has gone wide. Villiers collects. Now, has he got it out? He has. It's out to Ludlam. Ludlam churns back inside. Aiming for the line. Still they come. It's floated out wide. Daumont drives for the line again. Can't get there. He's held up. They're about a metre or so short. Where's the ball, though? They need to get it out. The whistle's gone. They may be about to lose this, are they? Are they going to lose the ball? Well, that was Gauthier Maravat getting stuck in there. No, in fact, it's the other way. He's on his way off already. Another yellow. So this is where the Castres discipline is now beginning to crack. That's 2 yellow cards. They're going to finish this game with 14 men. They've only got to get through 2 minutes. The penalty is for Toulon. They need a try to be level, a converted try to win. Well, he's getting to a winning position. There's still time. There's a long old chat going on here.
C'est Israël. Allez, vigilant.
So, Hervé directing operations. It's going to be a tap and go. The feed is there. Ribbons drives. Tackles made. Donglo feeds. Ludlam drives in. Ludlam is held up. He can't get over the line. Once again, the ball held up, but it's in with Danny Priso. The forwards just inching their way towards the line. Donglo changes direction. Is there room out wide now? Oh, the pass isn't good. And Tuisuru is through. He's got the try. and suddenly Toulon have done it. They've broken through. It's all square at 28 points all, with just over 1 minute remaining in this match. What drama at the Stade Maillot. Well, they did their best to blow it yet again. You've got a question in there, some of the decisions made, but in the end, that long pass from Hervé, it almost went to ground. The tackle almost dragged Toisivu out, but he kept his feet in, stepped inside, and went over for the try. Poor old Nathanael Euler, he really didn't make that tackle count. So to win the match, Enzo Hervé with the conversion. Over it goes! Toulon are in front. They lead by 27 points to 25, and they may just have nicked it right in the nick of time. Enzo Hervé, the replacement fly half, beautifully floating that conversion through the posts. Well, well, well. Toulon 30, Castres 28. Toulon with possession. They just need to wind down the clock now. There it is. They just need to get this out. It's there. Toulon have stolen this match right at the death. They trailed since the 7th minute. Largely, they did get their noses in front briefly, but for their second half, they've been behind. They've nicked it with that last-minute try from Setat Toisivu, converted by Enzo Hervé. 30 points to 28 for Toulon. Castres at least picking up a defensive bonus point, but it will feel a really sickening ride back to Castres.